today. So deciding to go back to school is a huge decision. You got to decide, sure, I'm going to go back to school, but beyond that, where do I go? What do I study? Would love to hear a little bit about your experience there. What motivated you to go back to school, and how'd you find your own way?
Yeah, I think it's kind of different for everyone. And I will say that I took a very non-traditional way to get there. I decided to take a year off, which was not, my mom was not a big fan of it. She was like, there's no way you're taking time off. And I was like, I think I have to. And really, what I wanted to do was just figure out what I wanted to do. But also, it was the financial burden, right? I was thinking about immediately, I was like, I don't want to leave school and have like tons of debt. I want to figure out what are some other ways that I can get help. So, within that year that I took off, I started doing a lot of research. I kept asking. I think I barely heard from somebody like, "Oh, your job might be able to help you with going back to school," and I was like, "Oh, there's no way." So I asked my manager. I remember in a one-on-one, I was like, "Hey, do you know anything about how this organization helps us get back to school?" And he's like, "Oh no, we don't do anything like that." And it was kind of discouraged, but then I kind of just didn't take his no for an answer, and I was like, let me call HR. So I called HR, and within 10 minutes I had a packet in my email, I had a packet in the mail explaining to me everything about tuition reimbursement, and I was like, this is fantastic. And the best part about it was too, Jenna, that they didn't require you to study anything in particular. So it was more like, hey, what motivates you, whatever you want to do. And so I was still kind of in the fence about what I wanted to study. And then I said, well, a safe bet, it's always business. So I was like, let me go into school for business. So then it's like, one step at a time. Then you have to apply for school. And then once that's done, then you have to send them your admission information. You did have to make like a certain grade, which was not hard at all. But I think it was almost that encourager of, hey, you do good, we give you money to go to school.